before the challenge of playing the Chargers in Mexico City. We know our neighbors from the South love the sport. Our people here have taken care of all the travel plans and everything. That's all put in place. And it's important, though, that we make sure that we stay focused on the job at hand and getting ready for a very good Chargers football team.
The role I play for travel in Mexico City is each department has their own routine that they do for an away game. But usually everything funnels through operations, and that's where I step in and handle all the logistics for the team. So the challenges Mexico City present are, one, everyone has to have a passport. This year we had at least 20 guys need brand new passports that have never left the country before or never had a passport before, and then there's probably 30 to 40 renewals just in this year alone. So the legal documentation is a challenge, followed by a carnet, which is a very descriptive list of every piece of equipment, every camera, every item, everything that has to be listed out. We have to have the serial number for everything, so that can be pretty exhausting. A win in operations for travel. Everything being on time, that's a good goal right there. I don't think there's ever a perfect trip, but usually if there's kind of a panic area or what you feel is a fire drill going on, the goal is to have no one else realize what's going on behind the scenes and have everything go smoothly and on time for the coaches, for the players, for the team, so they can maximize their production.
Just a few weeks prior to the Chiefs hitting the road for Mexico, Kansas City was host to the grand opening of Gordon Ramsay's steak restaurant at Harrah's Casino in North Kansas City, where in attendance was Chiefs offensive tackle Mitchell Schwartz, looking to test his culinary skills against the living legend.
Where is the chef? There he is, all ready and primed.
Ready to go.
Hey, Captain.
Good, how are you?
Good to see you, bud. You good?
You too, I'm good.
How you feeling?
A little nervous. I feel like this is your domain.
No, this is easy, man.
Now we're going to do steak and eggs.
Yeah.
You know your steak inside out.
Yeah.
We're going to go for mid-rare.
Yeah.
We're going to then fry a nice little egg, put that on top, a couple of garnishes.
Okay.
Right, we ready, bud?
Yeah.
Good luck. Steak and eggs.
Let's do it.
Let's go, bud. So who got you into food? Where did the love of food come from? Was mum, dad?
Honestly, growing up, I just started liking food. I started watching Food Network, trying to figure that stuff out, and then probably around my teenage years when I got old enough that my parents trusted me in the kitchen, and it just went from there. And it's always been something that I gravitate towards. Oh, quail eggs?
Yes, I thought about your fingers.
Let me just smash it with my palm. All right.
That was supposed to be the surprise at the end. So I'm going to put my steak on first, get that seriously seared, and a beautiful sear on there. I love the fact that you're rendering the back down already to get more fat in there.
Learn that from you.
I'm telling you, man, you've been watching, man.
All right.
Coach told me you were good, but he didn't say you were this good. Oh my God.
He gives us a little bit of free time, so. All right, so the eggs are just gonna get totally smashed here.
Oh no. How you doing?
I'm good. I got a little knife here to try to pop this baby open.
I was literally going to show you that, but there's no need to do that either now.
No?
No, because you know that. Love that. Are you going to turn that steak, or shall I call 911?
No, we got it.
Brooke's looking at me thinking, he's on fire, man!
We got some bigger problems.
Sending some signals over there.
This is a disaster.
I was messing with you.
Oh, there we go. Chicken eggs, thank you.
I was messing with you. I was giving you quail's eggs as a joke. Sorry about that. Come on. What are you going to do with your eggs? What flavor are you going?
I'll typically do a scramble. Usually I'd add a little goat cheese. I know your kind of standard egg is the creme fraiche, so.
I know. Now, a little touch of salt, touch of pepper, and finish those eggs with a touch of butter. Mmm, nice.
All right, a little creme fraiche.
Creme fraiche as well. Look at you, man. You have done this before, my man. I love the fact you're making scrambled eggs.
You doing a butter based over there?
I am. And I've melted that goat's cheese. Bring that baby over here, big boy. That looks great, by the way.
Yeah?
Really? Yes! Excellent.
So we called this one plate A and this one plate B, just so we can score. We scored on presentation, temperature, and taste, as we knew medium rare was what was dialed, agreed upon before we started. So for me, plate B won with 27 points, plate A came in with 26 and a half. So it was a half point off.
Plate B was 26 out of 30, and plate A was 24.
Congratulations, bud. Oh my God. Really?
All right.
Round of applause for this incredible chef.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you, man. Good luck on Sunday. Yes, well done.
These my bags right here. Custom it's Lamoni Bags. Check me out now. It's Lamoni. You see me? Hey. Let's see. Grab a little fit. It's gonna be pretty warm in Mexico, so grab a little light sweater. With my Gucci boots. One of my favorite pair of shoes right here, the Gucci boots. Yeah, trying to stay fresh. I'm gonna put these shoes in there this time too. I've never been outside the country, so I mean, it's a great experience for me. Let me see. Grab my favorite pairs of shoes, the Shadow Backboard 3.0s, and they look so good to me. This bag's so small, man. Far as I've been was Hawaii, and I loved it over there in Hawaii. We had a bowl game there, my junior year at Middle Tennessee State, so it was fun. I enjoyed it, for sure. Put my glasses on so I can look smart, intelligent.
While second-year cornerback Charvarius Ward may be packing his bags for a showdown with the Chargers in Mexico City.
Yup, got almost everything. And I got some hair products, you know, so I like to look good, smell good, feel good, you know.
The journey to the NFL for the Macomb, Mississippi native has been far from routine.
I mean, we all got our own story. Like, I had a rough childhood, you know, but I always had belief in myself that I was gonna, like, make it to the NFL. I feel like God got it out for me, you know what I'm saying? So I just try to work harder than everybody else. I mean, it was rough coming up. A lot of times, like, we survived off food stamps. If food stamps wasn't a thing, like, I don't know if I probably would have started there. One day I got some butter out the refrigerator. We had some like bread and some sugar. Ate that, and it was like my meal for like a couple of days, I swear. So it was rough. I was always like out playing though. Like I was always just being a normal kid, you know what I'm saying? Like playing football in the street, like getting chased by dogs and everything like that. But like we was teasing a dog one day. Like we was on the porch like this high. And I had jumped off the porch and like landed on like my leg, my hip, and they kind of like triggered the pain. So my mama like took me to get x-rays that night, and when the results came back, they was like, your bone like so close to breaking, you know, they told me like I had a cyst on my bone and I was gonna have to have surgery. So my mama had to do like everything for me. Like I couldn't stand up, like I was handicapped in a wheelchair. So I never really had like no friends after that injury. That like messed me up. Once I got in that wheelchair and got like a handicap, that really like made me sad as a child.
Recovering from his leg injury, combined with a move to Louisiana, found Ward at a crossroads in his young football career. And after a mix-up with his schooling, Charvarius would play just 1 year of high school football, going virtually unnoticed as a potential difference maker for most collegiate programs.
It was just obstacles like blocking me from playing football. Basically, like I wasn't old enough, my hip messed up. So like once I got to the 9th grade, my plan was to play like my 11th and 12th grade years of high school. But I got my transcript and it was saying like I was about to be a senior. They didn't tell me they moved me up basically. Like they just did it because I was making good grades like all throughout high school and junior high and stuff like that. So I was like, my senior year, so I gotta play now. I gotta play to get up in college. So I mean, I went out there and I ain't looked back since then. What's good, brother?
What's up, bro?
You good?
Yeah, I went through all those. The reason I chose this one is because it has enough shadows.
Let me see.
Yeah, bro, this one will look have a lot of depth.
Yeah, we can do that one.
All right, it'll look real. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it right here.
All right, on the forearm? Yeah, that's cool. That'll be dope. So it's gonna be like a football arm. So I'm gonna get my high school, my junior college. I'm finna get my Division I school, and of course I got the Cheese Kingdom on me. So it's gonna be a football arm. So just my pal, football pal. That's all. Bro, how many tattoos you got, bro? You stop counting?
I have no idea.
Following an impressive 2 years at Hines Community College, Charvarius earned a scholarship at Middle Tennessee State University and would soon find himself moving away from his family and closest supporters for the first time in his life.
Everybody know like I'm a mama's boy, so like I went to junior college in Mississippi. It was only like 45 minutes away from home. I mean, so I was always going home, like being under my mama. So I think the part that changed my life the most, when I first went to Middle Tennessee State, like I wanted to quit playing. I was like missing my mom. I was kind of homesick. So I went and told the coach, like, I want to transfer. I want to transfer to a school closer back home. But he was like, that would be the worst decision you ever made. Like, just stay here. And I did, so I ended up in the right spot.
Despite not receiving an invite to the 2018 NFL Combine, Ward would showcase his skills at Middle Tennessee State's Pro Day, eventually landing on the Dallas Cowboys roster as a free agent.
I had a good pro day. I ran like a 4.4. I measured in at like 6'1", 200 pounds. I bench pressed 225 like 12 to 14 times. So they was looking at like I was a young, big, fast, strong corner. So I mean, eventually I went undrafted, and I signed with the Cowboys out of the draft, and I did good down there in Dallas, and I ended up with the Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs traded for me, so I'm here now. This was like my first start in Arrowhead. So the first time I started as a rookie, I came out of tunnel, and I just like pointed up the guy, because like it's been a long grind for me, so I just decided to get a tattoo on me. It looked good. I think it looked good. Without football, I don't know what I'd be doing right now. Like every decision I made, like picking the schools I went to and all of that, I feel like all of that was like the right decision. So I mean, I'm getting these tattoos to remind myself and remind everybody, like life is a struggle, it's hard, but like football, without the game of football, I don't know where I'd be at. So I mean, football, it really like saved my life. I like that. Then we put the grass in behind it, the green grass behind it.
All of it, bro.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be tough. Yes, sir. I'm gonna be sleeved up on that field, boy. Ooh. That's gonna be so clean, boy, that field.
There has never been an international game for the Chiefs with this level of urgency, because there's a lot on the line. It's Monday Night Football. It's an AFC West showdown. It could be an elimination game for the Chargers, and the Chiefs must win.
I don't care where we at, we still gonna ball, man. Everything you got tonight, man. Y'all know where we at. Mexico for the Monday Night Football.
In a word, this international contest involving the Kansas City Chiefs tonight is muy importante.
Hey, take advantage of this opportunity tonight. Leave everything you got on that field for your brother. When the ball comes your way, you make a play. End the story. Playmakers on 3, 1, 2, 3.
A forgettable performance against the Tennessee Titans left fans questioning the strength of the Chiefs' defense.
We got a mission. Let's set these edges and have fun on third down. Period. Let's go.
Rivers' ball is out, and the Chiefs have it. Frank Clark came around, and Nani's got it.
But as they crossed the border into Mexico, they made it known early they should not be taken lightly.
Who got that ball? Derek did. Man, y'all see what we doing, man. D-line.
Rivers steps up, sings it over the middle, intercepted! Intercepted by Matthew at the 30, 25, 20. Honey Badger going left. He's at the 10, stumbles and falls down at the 7. The Honey Badger doesn't care.
Way to go, boy! Way to go, boy!
The Chiefs are in the red zone now. I formation set. McCoy on a power run right. He's at the 5, lowers the shoulder. He does! Touchdown! Kansas City! Larva by the Honey Badger. Steps up, a shady touchdown.
LaShawn McCoy's score would be the lone touchdown of the first half, as the Chiefs entered halftime with a 10-9 lead over the Chargers.
I was able to talk with Coach Reed going into halftime. He goes, we have to be more efficient on first down, on second down, and quit putting themselves in these negative situations with the third and longs. And that was their focus going into halftime.
Yeah, and injuries. Tyreek Hill out with a hamstring injury. Damian Williams out. But Kendall, when you look at these stats, I'm trying to figure out how the Chiefs lead 10-9.
It comes down to the turnovers, and do you score off of them? And that's what the Chiefs have done. They're 10 points, whereas the defense has held the Chargers offense, which has moved up and down the field a lot, to field goals versus touchdowns.
Get down there and score, dude. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
But now the Chiefs will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line, trying to get a rhythm going on offense.
Mahomes gonna tuck, run, escape, and get more. Look at Patrick Mahomes.
Here's a blitz against Mahomes. Throws it in the right flat. Caught Sammy Watkins at the 40. Jukes 2 defenders. He's down to the 30-yard line.
Damn, 43! Get your ankles from my outside line.
Mahomes backing up, and then
LaShawn McCoy.
Yes, sir. First down.
Mahomes on this drive, Mitch, 4 for 4 for 46 yards in that 20-yard run.
Guts. In the eye, Darrell Williams to run it right side. Trying to find a hole. He's inside the 5. Runs over a Charger. Touchdown! Kansas City! The Chiefs go to the two-back. They go right up the gut, and they punch the Chargers in the gut, electrocuting them with the second Chiefs rushing touchdown of the game.
3-1. I like it, boy. I like it. I like that, boy. Nice job.
Now, will this defense of Kansas City continue the pressure that we saw in the first half, Mitch?
3rd and 8 Chargers from their own 24. Chiefs lead 17-9. Now a pass over the middle. It is going to be broken up. Charvarius Ward gets his 3rd pass broken up of the game.
And we were watching a defensive back be born as he has continued to excel, as you mentioned, his 3rd pass breakup of the evening, just showing a lot of athleticism.
And what backs up the Chiefs' 9-play, 75-yard touchdown? A Charger 3 and out.
Hey, what a fight that's going to the ground, man. Stop. Hey, where'd it go? What is that? We just be ourselves. Huff.
2nd and 10, settling in and hooking up and making a spin move that left a defender in the dust is Travis Kelce.
And now the 2nd fastest tight end to 6,000 yards, only behind Gronkowski.
First down, Mahomes. McCoy in the backfield. They're going to throw it deep near side. Kelce, caught around, caught it, touchdown! Kansas City, and Mahomes right on the money and just drops the ball into the hands of Kelce. A 23-yard touchdown!
Let's go, man. Come on.
Now here's Rivers in a familiar spot. A 1-score game in the 4th quarter. 3rd down and 10. Trying to stay on the field. Give him a chance. Looking for more than 10. And it's intercepted.
Fenton's got it, picking it off. Intended for Andre Patton. It's the first interception of Rashad Fenton's rookie season. It's the 3rd interception tonight, thrown by Phillip Rivers.
Hey, it ain't over now. You're in the same position last week. We got to go win it on defense.
So the Chiefs trying to defend this 7-point lead. 24 seconds left in the game. Chiefs by 7. Rivers takes the snap at his belt. Frank Clark coming for him. A fade route right side is intercepted! 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 Dirty Dan Sorensen picks it off! One of the biggest interceptions for Dirty Dan's career! And the Chiefs shut the gate on Phillip Rivers! 4 interceptions by Rivers, and the Chiefs get a gigantic pick by Dirty Dan Sorensen on the wheel route to the outside to Austin Eckler.
Yes, boy! That's your go, boy! That's how you step and make a play! Let's go, boy! Come on, man!
Gigantic win to go 7-4. Chiefs win it in Mexico City and now get a much-needed bye.
Hey, first of all, Viva la Mexico, baby! Hey, great job! And let's give them a little Chiefs here. How about those Chiefs? All right, baby. Hey, proud of you guys, man. Big D, man. Proud of you. You stepped up. Those lungs were burning, and you bared down. Right there, man. Bear down. All right, hey, listen.
After 11 grueling weeks, the Chiefs will be getting a much-needed break, with a Week 12 bye coming at the perfect time for Kansas City. Following the win against the Chargers, the team will take a brief hiatus from the facility, with an opportunity to recharge their minds and rest their bodies before the 5 remaining regular season games.
It's always good to go into a bye with a win. I mean, you want to feel good during that time off. I've been in this long enough to where I've had both, and you power through both of them.
And the Chiefs can go to a knee and finish the job. Gigantic win to go 7-4. And Andy Reid continues his dominance over the AFC West. He is now 23-3 against the division.
Sack Nation, baby, here we go. Let's go.
One of the unique things about Mexico City was it presented a couple different challenges, one being the altitude, one being you're in a foreign country, and then the noise, that constant buzz that would elevate at times and drop down, but there was always this noise factor. And the guys, again, with their personality, they battled through that. Sometimes we used silent count, sometimes we didn't offensively. And then playing in a foreign country, you have the demands of the people, which is it's kind of fun, but at the same time, you can lose focus with that. why you're there to play the game.
Rivers takes the snap at his
And
belt.
I like the way the guys handled that.
A fade route right side is intercepted! Intercepted! Dirty dance!
I knew you were going to catch that. I knew. As soon as it was on my side, I knew you were going to catch it.
I love the way that the win in Mexico City happened, now that it's a win, because the Chiefs had to grind through it. This has been a interesting 11 weeks of the regular season because this team has had to deal with injuries and they've had to deal with a challenging schedule at this point.
Hey, nice job, Biggs. Nice job, huh?
There are no ski lifts in this league. You climb Kilimanjaro every year, and what we've seen the Chiefs do here is the equivalent of a rock climb.
How about those I feel it. God, that was great. I'm proud of you guys.
Up to this point, through the bye week here, I think the guys have had a productive season. We've had a couple challenges in there, and I've been proud of the way they've powered through them, and we're a tough-minded team.
Hey, we worked all off season for moments like these.
Every player to every place. Every player to every place.
Man, yeah, I know what we do, man.
Put it on stage right here tonight. Tonight, it happened. We all we got. We all we got. We all we need. We all we need. We got to start trusting each other, believing in each other, dog. We're a hell of a football team. We got team on three. 1, 2, 3.
Guys that have had an opportunity to step up, in particular young guys, have done a nice job.
Marcus Robinson, now Mahomes throws off his back foot, caught. McCole Hardman at the 40, foot race 30. See you later, McCole Hardman, touchdown.
They know that expectations are high, so they really haven't let that weigh them down.
They gave me main check, man. I gotta make it count, you know what I mean?
24 seconds remaining in the game. The Lions 30, the Chiefs 27.
Teammates, you know what I mean? Believe in each other. And we'll get these opportunities. We'll go down. We'll find a way to win the game. Let's do it right here. Let's go.
Mahomes, the give again, and
Darrell Williams gets barely into the end zone, and the Chiefs stay unbeaten at 34-30 with a win in Detroit.
We've had some veteran guys that we brought in that have also had an opportunity to play that I think have done a nice job. So I just tell you, they don't worry about a lot other than the game.
Moore, he throws a corner pattern right, caught at the 30-yard line. The Cheetah 25, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Kansas City, the high school teacher and coach, burns the Broncos.
Hey, proud of you guys, man. Really proud of you, man. Doggone. All right, so listen, we got team meeting tomorrow. No, we don't.
We came back from Mexico City, and I let the players go from that point. So the players get a nice rest period this late in the season. But it's also important with the win that you keep focus on the job at hand coming up. So we knew we were going to be playing the Raiders. That always gets your attention right away, especially when you have as much on the line for both football teams.
However flawed you think the Chiefs may be, they have run this division last 26 games against the AFC West. 24-2. They already went to Oakland. They were down 10-0 after the first quarter. They got Mahomes threw 4 deep touchdown passes in the second quarter, and they posted home.
He wants to Marcus Robinson coming back to the ball. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
We put a demand on ourselves that we want to be a great football team. But we also understand logically you can only do that one game at a time. And so we look forward to getting busy this week and getting ourselves right so we can play against a good Raider football team.
This rivalry's been intense, and is most so when there's a lot on the line, like today.
I know what time it is. AFC West opponent. Okay, let's do it, man. Everything you got. I need all hearts tonight, man. Let's go, man. Be great. 1, 2, 3.
And a Kansas City win would put the Kingdom on the cusp of an unprecedented 4th consecutive AFC West title.
Hey, it's time for us to dominate. It's time for us to protect this house. Play together, play fast, and let's go win a football game.
This ain't nothing but moments, man. Football is about moments. Winning your one-on-one, man, because that's what it comes down to. Dominate it, man. Don't give me your all, give me your best. I want your best, man.
The weather, it is brisk, it's overcast, but the big story, the wind. The gusts up to 40.
It's cold. It's not cold. Only thing cold out here is that damn grill in your mouth. You ready for the show, baby?
Coming off what was an abysmal performance for the entire team at the Jets last week. Blown out. He was pulled in the third quarter.
Derek Carr 0-5 here in
Carr now in the pocket, will throw near side. The pass intercepted in midfield. Intercepted by Tyrann Mathieu. And his second pick in as many weeks. The Honey Badger continues Derek Carr's frustration at Arrowhead Stadium.
I'm too smart.
The Chiefs, of course, at 7-4, led by Patrick Mahomes, who week 2 in the matchup against Oakland had a prolific second quarter. 4 touchdown passes in the second quarter alone.
As now they swing it left side. Williams with the catch at the 5. Flag on the play. This might be offensive pass interference. It might be a rub route. It's a catch and a touchdown. Kansas City, Darrell Williams with the reception.
After discussion on the field, it was determined that the block was within 1 yard line. As a result, there's no foul. Touchdown.
And Darrell Williams on the 3-yard touchdown reception from Patrick Mahomes. 7:26 to go in the first quarter, and the Chiefs score on their first drive of the game.
Talk to the people, man. Hey, we turned up early. Stop playing, man. It's going to be all game long, baby. Stop playing, man.
A real cold and windy Arrowhead. The Chiefs lead at 7-0, but they're driving. Now they have 3rd and 10 at the 28. Mahomes against the 4-man rush. Floats a pass near side and overthrows Kelsey, but a flag is thrown in the Oakland secondary.
Holding. Defense, number 26.
And not the 7th penalty on the evening for the Oakland Raiders for 49 yards. When you look at Kansas City, no penalties.
Wide receiver screen. Hill. He's got a gear no one else has in this league.
Nope. Mahomes takes the snap from Ryder, drifts to his left, holds the ball in his right hand. He can run. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Angling near front pylon. Touchdown! Kansas City, a 13-yard scramble. Oakland, all 3 timeouts remaining, trailing 14-0. Shotgun this time for Carr. Slant pattern intercepted at the 40, 35. Coming to the near side. It's one Thornhill. 10, 5. Touchdown. Kansas City. A pick 6 by the rookie from Virginia.
Good job, boy.
Carr's got 2nd and 11 from his own 25. Chiefs lead 24-0. Carr already 2 picks. He'll be sacked this time. Let's go! Not a fair fight. Stone cold. Chris Jones, Sack Nation, shows up and pulls down Carr. 24-0 Chiefs. 6:56. Counter pitch. It goes to McCoy. Gets a block. Easy touchdown. A walk-in touchdown.
Do your dance.
Hey, that don't count, cuz. Hey, I'm close to 100, though. I'm close to 100. 100 touchdowns.
With a considerable lead entering the 4th quarter, the Chiefs were looking to put the Raiders away, doing so with a heavy dose of rookie running back Darwin Thompson.
Thompson up ahead for 6.
They're going to go off tackle to the right side, and it's Thompson who dives over a defender and then hit as he dives out of bounds. You know he's getting an opportunity. He's loving it.
Get all the oxygen he can get. Ain't no coming out.
Sherman's in front of Thompson. Thompson trying the right side. Gets a block from Sherman. Driving forward. Touchdown! Kansas City! It's a termite touchdown. Darwin Thompson, keep that football, brother. That's your first NFL touchdown.
Hey, boy! Hey, boy! Talk to him now. Talk to him now. Yeah.
A late score by Oakland would cut Kansas City's lead to 31. And although the game was already in hand for the Chiefs, Charvarius Ward was looking to make certain it was over.
Carlson and it's blocked, a PAT block, picked up by the Chiefs, and Charvarius Ward's going to go the other way. The Chiefs are going to get to 40 points on a blocked PAT. Blocked PAT for 2 points for the Kansas City Chiefs. Matt Moore into the game. He'll go to a knee, but what a victory for Kansas City. Offense, defense, special teams. Defense got it started. Special teams capped it off. Kansas City 40. The Oakland Raiders 9.
All right, hey, listen, nice job, baby. Let's give it one for the Chiefs. How about those Chiefs?
Hey, enjoy the win. Make sure you come next week ready to regroup and reload. You know we're going to take care of business, baby, huh? Chiefs on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Way to go, team. Good job. Good job.
Selling all seats to the head, shitty, you gonna sleep. Living up without fame. Put that 5 cameras in my baby girl. Oh!